Well, after 4 or possibly 5 long years of papers, midterms, and final exams, the time has come for college students to put on their caps and gown and get their diplomas. What they learned in class maybe help them land a job, but it might not be enough to guide them through the tough financial decisions that lie ahead. That's where Mindy McIntosh from McIntosh & Associates comes in. Good morning. Thanks for being here, Mindy.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Now, probably the biggest concern for grads, those dreaded student loans. Here it says 7 out of 10 students will have student loan debt after graduation.
Yes, so true. It's a big burden that they do have. Obviously, it's wonderful now you've graduated, but actually average is $30,000 in student loan debt. So the biggest thing is just prioritizing. We sit down with our clients and also their children and say, look, let's tackle those highest interest rates first, get that paid off, and then prioritize and move on from there.
Yeah, $30,000, that's rough.
It is.
Now, for a lot of grads, this is their first time being in charge of their own finances. You know, mom and dad probably took care of that stuff before, making their own money, paying their own bills. What should they keep in mind now that they're out there on their own?
They need to be very careful to budget and not impulse buy and get that car that they wanted or rush into a dream home. So they need to kind of implement a few rules that we like to say is use a 48-hour rule before you purchase something. Really think about it. Also prioritize all those payments that you're going to make, and anything that you buy online is easy to impulse buy if you leave that credit card information on there. So we say try not to do that, and then we set up a budget worksheet with our clients so they know where their money is going and where they're budgeting right on our website at wealthmichigan.com.
All right, that 48-hour thing is probably a good idea for a lot of people.
All of us.
Yeah, I think so. Now, many students, they're entering the workforce. I'm sorry, I already asked you that one. Many students don't make it to graduation without some help. What do you recommend for folks moving towards that?
A lot of times what they can do is we need to be a little bit careful of, you know, people worry about what is this going to do for my credit score. And student loans actually work just like an installment loan, like an auto loan does, or like your mortgage. So it actually looks good on your credit report. We just need to make sure that you always pay those payments on time.
And while they're just getting ready to enter the workforce, you said it's not too early to start thinking about retirement.
Yes, it's not too early. I always say with all of my clients and their children, let's plan for your last day of work on your first day of work, because you have so much more time for that money to grow and really to be quite large for you in your future.
All right, Mindy, thank you so much. You always have wonderful advice for us.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. And if you'd like some more information on Mindy, we've posted a link to her website on abc12.com.